This is Barbara.
Hey, Barb, this is John Bogart calling. I seen that you called.
Hi. Oh, yep, I sure did, but well, all was resolved. Apparently, Corbin brought $30 to school today.
Oh, okay.
And it was in his backpack, and he lost it. But it was found, so he was given back the $30.
Oh, okay.
It was found outside, so...
Oh, my God, that little booger. All right, I'll tell him to keep that home.
Yeah, he shouldn't be taking any money at all.
Right.
Anyway, so we were calling just to find out if could he have left it at home or whatever, because he was sure he had it in his backpack. But all was solved because it was found and turned in.
Okay, I'll make sure he keeps that at home.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks, Barb.
Bye.
All right, bye. Hey, Corbin?
Yeah?
Make sure you keep your money at home. Don't take it to school with you, okay?
Why would I bring it to the people?
Huh?
Well, I would take it with me to
Oh, because you wanted to bring it over here. Well, you could either leave it here or leave it at your house, whichever one you want to do it at. But they don't want you taking money to school. I know, it's a tricky deal.
Yeah, I just want to bring it just in case we ever...
I know it. But they don't want you to bring it to school. Hey, it's their rules, bud. So you could either leave it here, or you could do this. If I have money on me, I can let you use my money, and then you can just pay me back with your money. But make sure you have cash like you do now, or else you can't borrow money from me. Well, I mean, if you spent it and you don't have it, then don't borrow it. What to do? Oops. Don't have to get so mean. What'd you break, for crying out loud?
I just learned how low my IQ is.
Why?
I put the pot on the stove, turned the stove on, and forgot the water, and I forgot the noodles, and I forgot everything.
So you're preoccupied, one could say?
No, my IQ's a little low.
Oh, that's funny.
It took me like 9 minutes to notice that. Oh, there's no water in that.
Oh, well. Such is life, right? Hmm. turned out okay. Hey, what's happening?
Hey dude, haven't seen you in years.
How you doing, Nella? Yeah, I haven't been broadcasting a whole lot. But it's a relatively new map, so... You know how it goes. Kind of enjoying building this place. It's been a little tricky, but I'm getting it there. It's turning out pretty nice.
You remember me?
Yeah, I think I do remember you. Yeah. Yeah. I do think I remember you. Nella sounds familiar. Alright, I gotta grab
I haven't been on YouTube in a long time.
Oh, really? How come?
I used to vibe with you when you used to play Fallout 4.
Oh, yeah. It's been a while. That's been a long time. So was that on Xbox then? Because I'm on PS4 right now, so that had to have been on my Xbox. I still have it on there. My Skyrim, did you ever see my Skyrim on there?
Yeah, haha, no, it was on PS4 from what I can remember.
Oh, wow. That had to have been a long time ago then. I still have my Fallout on my Xbox. I put my Bethesda games on my Xbox because I got such better mods on there. I mean, really nice mods on Xbox. Have you ever played Ark?
You switched platforms. I wondered what had happened to you and glad you're still up and running. All this COVID shit is awful.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you know it. I agree with you. It's pretty wicked. But things are leveling out now. Getting better finally. These snow owls are really nice. There's a Quetzal. Do you play Ark at all?
Did you get that vaccine already?
No, I'm going to, I think next week is when I'm going to go get it. I went and got the information today, but I can get them now, so. Before I didn't qualify, but now I can. I hate shots, though. I'm all good for taking the vaccine. I have no problem with that at all. It's just the shots freak me out.
I don't play Ark, I do play Fallout 76.
Oh, do ya? Yeah. How do you like that? I mean, I know at first it wasn't very good, but did it get any better? Watch all these beavers.
I bought the game when it first came out, didn't play it for 2 years now. It's much better. I find it fun.
Oh, do you really? I might look into that again then.
In level 696.
Yeah, I might check into that again because I figured it would get better. Watch, all these beavers are going to come attack me now. Ah! Come and get me, sure enough. See, they're smart. They come up behind you, too. Yeah, I might look into that now.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. Lots of cool weapons, armor, power armors, plans, and outfits.
Really? I figured in time it would get better, you know. I don't want to go inside there because I want to try to get this dam without going inside. Gonna have to. If I break the dam when I'm inside, come on, baby, where you at? Almost got it.
Yeah, it has. It's pretty fun. You should come on. We have a nice team of good people.
Now, there's no such thing as a nice team on PlayStation. Somebody is always up to something. No, I hear you, though. Yeah, I should get on there and check it out. Yep, I knew it. They just keep coming. There's 2 more beaver dams over there. Ooh, little booger. Oh, there's one right there.
I know Ark is like the ultra time consuming game, lol.
Yeah, it really can be. One of the things that I've done though, since I'm on a Nitrado server, being on a Nitrado server gives you a lot of abilities to mod the game. So it plays differently. Your grind, I cut the grind down considerably.
How's your wifey, Kate? LOL.
Oh, curry. You know I be loving curry. How can you not? Yeah. I don't know. I haven't been on there for so long, you know. She'd probably be missing me. No, I haven't been on there.
Your wife from Fallout 4, haha, I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Curry. She's one of my favorites. Uh-oh, I hear him. I heard ya, buddy. And another thing I did on here is, like your taming. Taming takes forever on official servers. And I really made it, I high-speeded it. And it still takes a little bit of time, but not nearly like it did before.
I liked the Junkie and Piper too, but the one I fell for was that cabaret singer, the girl with the red dress. Do you remember her?
Oh yeah, I remember her. Yep. Yeah, I remember her. Could you ever put her in as a mod so she was more like a follower? Could she be a follower? I couldn't remember if she could or not. Oh, what was the junkie's name? She was a little sweetheart. Wow, this thing's tough.
Yeah, in Fallout 76 all the girls look like men laughing.
Oh, that so sucks. They can't have that. They need to move. They need to change up their game. That's funny. Yeah. So they're going to come out.
Sadly, she was just a sashioned NPC at the cabaret.
Oh, really? So you couldn't ever get her to go beyond that, huh? Yeah, she was pretty nice. I liked her. Ooh, that's a string of them. Wow, they're all coming. The whole team. These beavers, they'll kill you pretty quick if you're not careful. Look at that. They're smart. I mean, for a video game, you gotta hand it to the old beavers.
Throw a grenade.
Yeah, they do have grenades on here. I don't use them very often.
Why don't you do Twitch?
I do. I do Twitch. All my Xbox stuff is done on Twitch, and I do some PS4 on Twitch. Just lately, I've been using the YouTube. I don't know why. Just did. Mixer was a disappointment. I had like pretty close to 200 followers on there, and they freaking closed it out. That kind of made me mad because Seth, this guy by the name of Seth, he was a famous YouTuber that did some really cool builds on on Ark. Well, you know, I lost him as a follower because of Mixer. Just wasn't right what Mixer did like that. That's All them people lost all of their followers.
Oh cool, so you're on Twitch, how nice. Are you partnered?
No, I'm not. I don't have enough followers. I can put the time in and everything, but you gotta have 2,000 followers, I think. I don't even have close to that. I haven't even hit 100 on Twitch. On PS4, I haven't. I could get the hours in easy enough. That wasn't a problem. They may have new credentials or a new plan. I don't know what their new, how to partner with them now. Are you doing Twitch?
So what's been up? You still living in Senegal?
Senegal. Trying to think of what that is.
How are things over there?
Senegal. Is that on a video game or is that a real place? Because I live in Helena. Senegal. Why does that sound so familiar? Get a couple more of these beaver dams. What's up? Did someone else just jump on the feed? Still only showing 2.
I wanted to for a minute, but I never tried it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you has said you lived in Senegal, Africa.
No. No. Helena, Montana. America. Okay, now it's showing up. Oh, McFunkerton's back on. How you doing? God, these snow owls are so smooth. There's that Quats.
What other games do you play? Are you still active on PS4? I recently started playing Top 5.
Oh, did ya? Yeah, I'm probably right now about the only thing I'm playing on PS4 right now is Ark. I'm playing everything else on Xbox. But I'm not really. I was playing Space Engineers for a while. I really liked that. That was a fun game. But they're so limited on. I had my own Nitrado server, but they're really limited. So I'm kind of waiting until they update things and change that. And then I still play Skyrim, of course. And I haven't been on Fallout 4 for a while. Should probably get on there. I'm going to check out Fallout 76 again because I paid for it, so I've got it on, like, I'm pretty sure I have it on both of them. Both systems. Come on, daytime. There we go. See if I can find my houses. Easy. There it is. Came right into it. That was pretty good, huh? Navigating through the night. Alright, I can do it. And I should probably make more polymer.
Did you vote Trump or Biden?
Oh, believe it or not, I had to renew my driver's license this year. And on September, the beginning of September, my birthday was September 22nd. So I tried to get it, and they said, well, I needed to make an appointment. I could not get in to get my driver's license renewed until after the elections. It was like a week after the elections. So I didn't even get a vote. That was the craziest thing. But that's the way it goes, you know. Okay. It was just kind of odd deal. I think I'm going to run that pipe right up through there. Okay, that should do it for the water. Yeah, maybe I'll take one of these.
I married a Navajo woman a year ago. She's a diehard Democrat. She's something else.
Oh, really? That's kind of cool. I once had a relationship with a native. It was an interesting relationship. Just take this one out.
Yeah, it dawned on me she had her political life very hidden.
Yeah. People can keep their politics pretty well. It's okay though, because my whole family runs the whole spectrum in politics, but everybody still gets along really well. And that's kind of what's important. But that's not the norm. Most people can't do that. They get really polarized with their politics and lose sight of, civility, basically. Oh, look at perfect. Let's see if I did this right.
That's neat, man. Some people hate each other's guts over politics.
Right. Yeah, they get really out of line with it. And then they just do damage, you know? How am I going to do this? See how well I do this?
Yeah, my wife hates Republicans with the passion. I got in multiple fights because of her.
Yeah. Yeah, things got pretty hostile this time. Got pretty hostile. Not much you can do about it. How am I going to do this? Oh, I know how I can do it. Shoot. Could run it through that floor.
We are not on good terms right now. Moved out to another state.
Oh, wow. That's a bummer. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, this might work. Is it a straight line? Yeah, alright, alright. Not bad. Yeah, that's a bummer.
What exactly are you doing?
Oh, I'll show you. This is going to be pretty cool. I'm running, so this cooker I'm making here has to have water to it. So what I'm doing, oh, I got to make one more thing first, is I'm running water to this thing so I can use it. I use it to make all my dyes. You use it to make kibble for taming. Let's see, maybe it's here. Maybe it's in here. It's got to be in here. There's one that's a flex pipe. That's it. I like the build menu on here. It's a pretty nice build menu. So I can make, with this cooker, I can make all...
I told my friend Molly to take over, has been in love with here for a long time.
What's that?
KOOL, so you can build things here too?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the build menu on here is pretty nice. They did a good job on it. Let's see if I can do this. That's it. Beautiful. That worked out really well. Everything's straight. Now, I got to put gasoline in this thing. Oops.
Yeah, my friend Molly is dealing with here now. I told him to take her with him. She is now living with him.
What's that now? Okay, let me see. Oh, wow. So your wife is living with, Okay, see, that's what that is. That's a cooker. It's a huge boiler. And when I add certain things to it, certain berries to it, it will make dyes and kibble. There's the stuff they call kibble on Ark. And what that does is, like when I tame these dinos...
I can barely hear you, Cobra.
Oh, okay. Is that better? How's that?
Damn, those look dope. You can fit all them beavers you killed earlier in those.
Yeah. Cook those suckers up, right? Actually, this cooker here, this is a cooker also. So, what you do with this
Maybe
one...
turning the volume up.
Yeah, let me give that a shot. I'll try that. Let's see here. There. Is that better? Hopefully. Now this is an industrial cooker. So this will cook meat and stuff really fast. Those things are nice. Especially when you have a bunch of prime meat and stuff like that that needs to be cooked.
Yeah, man, he can deal with her. I mean, has been in love with her forever, so I figured maybe he can get her off my back. Yes, that's better, Cobra.
All right, great. Well, yeah, that's one way, you know. So, you know. Okay, let me see here. Now that I got all of that done, now I got to run electricity. Okay. Did I grab my generator? Yep, there's my generator. I need power. I thought I made some last night. Maybe I didn't. I was pretty sure I made everything I needed last night. Let's see here. Here we go.
There's a door that looks like that one in F76 is very neat, is like a bank door.
Oh, really? Like this one? That's what I need. I know I made all this stuff last night. There it is. I've got that, that, and that. I did make it. Ha! Now, this is going to be a little tricky. The electrical system on this is not so easy to do. You want to run it as straight as you can. The electrical that they did on here is far better, though, than a lot of video games. They did make it to where it's definitely workable. Now we'll see if I did everything straight. If I did, this will work just fine. If I didn't, it'll be a pain in the ass. Let's see, I'm going to need some gas for it. Can't see if it's out. Okay, that's working.
Are you like a half robot, half human?
Yeah. Not, I'm still all human on Ark. I gotta shut this off. Oh no, my bird's up there now. That's okay. Alright. Shoot. Okay, it's working. The problem is this electrical, if you don't get it straight, I mean, nobody can see what I'm... Oh, here, I can do this.
Watch that metal piece in your wrist.
There we go. That is electrical. Oh, that, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's your It controls you kind of. There's only certain places you can go, like when you get on the other maps, until you turn into the full Genesis, and then you're one with the world. You'll lose your you'll lose that. And I have yet to go on Genesis. I haven't been on there yet. Okay. Let's see how well this goes. To demo this one. Alright. It looks straight. You have to be careful of doing these foundations. Like if I take all of these foundations out right now.
Can carry unlimited in this game?
No. Nope. Like on the Nitrado, I do have more control over it on the Nitrado because I can make it to where you can carry more. Like our stacks are bigger, how much you can have in a stack. Oh, it's going crooked. Shoot. That's not good. Oh my god, that means this generator wasn't placed straight. But maybe I'll still be able to pull this off. Yeah, I think I still will be able to. Maybe if I can do this. I got an idea. If I do this one straight. I don't know if that's straight. That looks straight. Okay. Then do that. And then there's another piece I can make. That'll connect them. There it is. It's a little bit easier than Fallout 4 building and doing electrical in some ways, but then in some ways it's not, you know what I mean? Okay, this should set things straight. Oh, here. Oh, looks like I can take this one out. And that one stayed? Yep. Alright, it's all lit up, see? That's what we wanted. Now, I think what I could put in here.
Yeah, in Fallout 76 building is big now. We have massive bunker underground shelters.
Oh, really? I wonder if I can connect that like that. I think I might have to take this out for a second. Oh no. Oh no, that isn't what I wanted to do. Oh wait, yeah, that'll work, that'll work. Did it connect? Nope, it didn't connect. Let me try this. There, it worked. Well, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I should look into that again. All right. I think that's the only place I need to turn electrical to. I'll put one light in over here. This will work. Maybe I'll put the chem bench here.
You should check out some gameplay videos.
Yeah, I'm going to. It'd be nice to jump into that. Thought I had a bunch more rock around here. Oh well. Like if you're on official server, it'd take you forever to get that much rock. So I got my harvesting up a little bit high. Yeah, that worked great. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. All right. Now I can put my light in. And then you can change the color of these lights too once you get dyes. There. Believe it or not, that one light should light up this whole area. We'll see. Usually it does.
Check out this link.
The link didn't post. Didn't show up. But I'm going to get on there and check it out now because that is what we want. There it is. Oh, I still need more polymer for that. Need 250.
So now if you've been vaccinated you can be out and about without a mask. Seems to me they just want you to be vaccinated.
Yeah. I already had it, so I'm probably immune to it, so I'm not as worried about it. My mom got it. She almost died. She got deadly sick, unbelievably sick.
I don't trust that shit, man.
Yeah. What did I come down here for? Spark powder. Ooh.
So if you got it and it didn't kill you, brother, you don't need a vaccine, you're good.
Yeah, most likely. I'm gonna get it anyway because where my daughter works, her the owner of her business, he got COVID, and then he got it again. So I'm not going to take the chance. First time he got it, he got pretty bad. So that was kind of weird. He was kind of, that doesn't happen very often. That was really rare that would happen. But I thought, well, and then my mom, she went and got the vaccine too anyway.
Oh, I see.
Right. Why does it say I have enough of these when I don't? It's saying I have 312.
You seen that piece of stone inside that stone basket? That's to grind food, right?
No, that actually, you make gunpowder. That's your mortar and pestle. And you make cementing paste. And you make... Now, this thing that I'm making right now, this chem bench, this is what I'm making. And the chem bench is going to do everything the mortar and pestle does, but it's the upscale version. So this is like... more advanced. All of these are. You have the chem bench, this industrial forge, and this grinder here. But if you notice down below, I had just a little forge down in there. That's all the stuff you make at the beginning. And then you make this. It takes a lot of materials. And you got to get leveled up in order to open up the Ingram points. This here's the industrial forge. And then you just start, building more and more as you go along. This here, this piece of machinery here, this is one of the first things you build. That's like your workbench, your first workbench in Minecraft, more or less you could say. And then you get more sophisticated as you go along. Okay, what else did I need? I need one more thing, I think. This chem bench is pretty cool because cementing paste. Okay, I got enough of that with me. Now I can make this. Now, believe it or not, that's a big deal. May not seem like a big deal, but it is. I wonder if I can fit it in right here. I would like to if I can. If not, that's okay. Oh, beautiful. That's going to work.
Well, in the Navajo culture they use those to grind seeds and peppers and tomatoes.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, you can actually in real life use them for that. Kind of cool. Oh! I destroyed my lamp. Oh, that sucked. That's okay. I can build a new one.
How did you get exposed to COVID? Let me guess, through a woman.
No, I don't know how I did. I have no idea. I don't know how it happened. Kind of bizarre. Shoot. I don't know if I can, how I'm going to do this. Maybe I can do it this way. Yeah, I don't know how it happened. Hey, wait a minute. That latched onto something, it looks like. Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's strange. I mean, were you out and about a lot? Someone living with you didn't take precautions.
Yeah, it's just really hard to say what happened. You know, everybody thought they were doing the right thing. Oh, that worked! So I just don't know. Just one of those things you just don't know. But I got quarantined twice. Where I got quarantined for like 2 weeks twice, and I freaking loved it. It was because you're quarantined, you don't have to do anything. It's like I was on vacation, and nobody could bother you. You know, you just had it made. I gotta admit, I didn't mind it at all. It's funny. Okay, now I'll place this. That'll work. Beautiful. Okay, but I want to make one more light again. There it is. Oh, I do have to run more electrical. Shoot. A lot more, because I got to stick this refrigerator somewhere. That's okay. I enjoy playing this game, so... And building's kind of fun. I enjoy the building part of it. Got light. Put my chem bench in here. I'm trying to think if I want to put my vault next to that. Nope, I'm going to put it over here. I want this here. Oh, that plays just fine. And then I'm going to try to get me a big metal vault for that. Looks a little crooked. It is. That's better. See if I got it placed right. See how big this is. Yeah, I think I'll be able to get that in there. I'm going to move it over just a little further. That's better. Okay, got my chem bench. Now I got to get some more gasoline. Got to have gasoline somewhere. Now this little beauty, this is what you want. This makes, see all the other stuff I can make in here? Okay, so now what I use the mortar and pestle for, now I can use all of it in here. But you got to have gas and there it goes. Alright, happy with that. I didn't take all the gas, did I? Nope. Okay, now I have to run electricity all the way into here because I want refrigerators in here. Put one there, put one there. It's a lot of electricity for refrigerators, but it's got to be done. It's just the way it is. And I'm going to do it right here. Maybe I only have to do every other one. We will see. Oops. What the heck happened? Shoot, did I pick up that? Doggone it. Oh man, that might run right down that wall. That would be perfect if it did that. That's what you call hiding electricity. Or pure luck is what you call that. I gotta put these boxes in though in order for me to see where the electricity is. Oh shoot, I'm gonna take this wall out. There we go. Shoot. Might have to take this out too. Can't believe I got it in that wall like that. That's kind of luck. I think I can take this one out. Ooh. That's not gonna work. Oh, destroyed the wrong thing. Shoot. Now I gotta redo that. No! I ruined it! Oh my god, no! Can I reach that? Doggone it. What a waste. That's too bad. Doggone it. That's not too easy to rebuild, but... Something's way too heavy. Oh, it's gotta be this. There we go. Okay. I need right here. Oh, wait a minute. Let's take this one. Okay, we can build this back in. It's not quite straight, but okay, that'll work. Beautiful. I gotta make some more electrical parts. But I gotta make a new freaking piece of machinery because I destroyed it. Oops. Crystal and oil. Okay, get this back up and running. Yeah, I'll put that there just in case. A little crooked. Looks pretty straight. All right. This is going to work. Okay, so we have that. Let's see. I think what I'll do is this. This is really turning out nice. not taking a lot. I should probably make some more gasoline. I might have leather up in here. I'll go and see. Yep, do. Oh, this is turning out nice. I'm going to be happy with this. Okay, I got to make parts. Now, let's do this. Put this back in first. I don't think I need that one there. Okay, that'll work. This might be the one that gets a little tricky. No, 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 I don't want to do that. No, shoot, doggone it, I just destroyed it. Okay, that works. Maybe I can do this. This might work. That'll work. All right. Alright, I'm happy with that. That's a lot of electricity. What happened to my polymer? See if I can use this stuff. Nope. That'll work. Oh, you can't put that in the refrigerator. Huh, interesting. Okay. Have one refrigerator there, one there. That should be enough. That'll work. And I'll put a light in here. All right. Oh, I feel so much better about all that now. Okay, we're in good shape. There isn't anything I can't build now. I'm happy. Oh, forgot to put gas in this thing. Now I want to shut everything off once. Beautiful. Can't hear my generator. This is working out so well. Okay, let's get some stuff going here. Okay. Do a little bit more building. I don't think I need any more of this for a while.
Hello.
Hey, what's happening? I just got pretty much all my
Is that Fibercraft?
No.
Is that PvP?
Yes. It's a Nitrado private server. I just got this all set up. I got the electrical ran. I got the water ran. So I got this. Got a refrigerator there, light there. I might close this off now. I don't need that.
How many people on there?
There's only 2 of us, me and another friend.
Do you wanna play Smalls with me?
What are smalls? I don't even know what smalls is. Okay, let's see here. I think I can put a roof on there.
Small tribes it as 2x busted.
Oh. No, I don't
Boosted.
want to do that. It's on PvP, but I don't want to do the PvP. I don't want to do the... I got too much invested into building all my stuff. I don't want to have to redo it all.
Okay, sad.
Oh, that's not good. I have to go higher here. That's okay, though. I did it anyway here. So, I might do it here. Yeah, this will work. Perfect. Maybe... Oh no, I don't like that. That's okay, I'm gonna do this then. Guess I didn't have to do it that way, but that's okay. Oh, that sucks. This'll work. Yeah, I'll see how it looks afterwards, if I need to change that or not. Yeah, I've been enjoying this map. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Oh no, where's my spear? Where'd it go? Hope I didn't lose it. Oh, I went in there. Good job, Snow Owl. It's going to turn out good. Okay. That might work. I might be okay with that. It's looking pretty good. if I want to put anything in there or not. I might. I like it a lot. I didn't think I was going to. Okay. We are in good shape. Okay. Okay, we'll see how much light this thing puts out. I was pretty sure I made another light. What I do with it? These snow owls are nice. They're so smooth and quiet. Now, what to do about that roof, if anything? I gotta do something about it. Oops. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I think I'll do the same thing here. Yeah. I think I could put solid walls in here. Maybe I'll do this. We'll see. That'll work. I think what I need to do. Much better. Okay, I could run a turret up here. Let's see how that'll work out. Okay. That'll work. Let's see if I can do this. This would be nice if it works. Oh, beautiful. That'll work. Let's see how it looks from down below. Okay, I'm happy with that. This turned out great. Now, tear it up or not? If I do, I want it over there. might not be too bad of a place. What to do? This is kind of where I want it. I don't have a problem with that. That don't look bad at all. Will that come through the floor, though? And that's why I need it. Oh, you didn't. Well, that's good to know. Alright, that is where I want it. Let's get some bullets for this thing. I don't like the looks of that. Come on. What the... Oh, the torch. And the fireplace. Ooh, didn't know I had that in there. Come on.
I have the worst friends.
Why?
They just went and ditched me.
They did?
Yeah. I was going down to grab my Hot Wheels and then they just ran off.
Yeah, that's not very nice. That's not very nice, Corbin.
And not only did they did that, so he stole one of my cars.
What?
He stole one of my cars, and then I went over to get back and it hit me in the side of the head.
Did you get your car back?
Yes, I did.
Good job.
I have the worst friends.
His friends aren't being very nice to him.
So they ditched me. Not only did they do that, they took my car, and I went back to go and get it, and they hit me in the side of the head.
You got your car back, right?
Yeah. But they still hit me in the side of the head as hard as he could.
Okay, well, then just don't hang out with them. I mean, to tell you, you're gonna have to learn how to fight back, I guess.
No, don't do that. He better not. You just stay the hell away from him. Because you're the one who's going to get in trouble if you get in a fight.
No, I already know Colin's gonna go crawling back like that first time we got in a fight, so.
Well, hopefully they'll resolve it. We do like that they resolve it. That's good. Yeah. Life in the hood.
John, can I look in this book?
No, I'm going to be on here. There we go. What does it take for bullets? I don't know what kind of bullets it takes, don't say. Advance. Okay. I think I make those in here. Yep, that's them. That's an advanced sniper. Advanced rifle. Yep. Oops. Look at how much I got done on this thing, man. I got the whole building, all the stuff that I need to make stuff in here now. Got all that. Got my chem bench here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a turret up here. Right up there.
So you have
Yeah, because I have RGs coming in. Well, I want to be able to be putting my animals up here that I fly all the time. Like, I want these to be safe.
are you on like an online server or?
I'm on my Nitrado server. But, see, those RGs come and fly in here. Alright. And they attack my stuff. I want to be able to have my quets and stuff up here. Yeah!
Does there have to be a hearing before they can just take away custody from the mom?
Oh, yeah.
Like a temporary custody thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm saying he put one in and that it was granted and I should be getting the papers.
No, that isn't how it works.
There's a hearing. Otherwise, I would have gone that route with Ryan after the Ryan incident.
Now, he didn't get the kids to therapy and stuff, right?
No, he didn't.
Okay, make sure you have all that documented and stuff like that.
And we're going to use Bethany, his therapist,
Yeah, we're
who's
gonna-
actually reached out to him.
Well, first of all, he's lying. He didn't even do it in the first place.
That's,
He's lying.
it's like, call me back when you can. I wanted to let you know that I put in for temporary full custody of the children and was granted it. If you haven't already, you'll be getting the documents from the court. I wanted to make decisions with you civilized on Kai's therapy and education, because I know you're his mom. But if you want to start arguing and fighting or ignoring me, I will do what I think is best for our children, and Kai especially right now.
Okay, what he just did is he opened the door for you to take the children away from him. That's what he did.
How?
Well, because you're going to go into a custody hearing now. And now what you get to do while you're in that...
Fight it.
Huh?
Well, I told her to flip it because we heard this from the principal.
Yeah, the
Like an
principal
hour
called
ago.
me and told me that he said that he put in for the temporary custody
Doesn't matter.
so that Kai wouldn't have to go to inpatient.
Yeah.
It's the only reason he's doing it.
Oh, he's doing it so the child can't get psychiatric care?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Boy, yeah, there you go.
Yep.
I hope you get a good judge.
Yep.
I'm like, I
Yeah.
told you that I would ask Bethany for a referral for a new therapist. because, you know,
Oh, this is hard to believe he's that stupid.
because Bethany referred him to inpatient, and now he's saying that he doesn't agree with Bethany being his therapist,
Yeah.
even though she was his primary therapist in outpatient before we redid the parenting plan.
This guy's really that stupid.
So
He's really that stupid.
This is stupid beyond repair.
And Bethany and I can't agree to put Kai in there because he's saying that he doesn't agree with Bethany being his therapist.
Yeah. Even though it never came up once before this incident.
Yeah.
Not even once did this ever come up. And and Bethany had to quit taking him on Dad's weeks because the dad wasn't taking him. And she was like, I could be helping another.
Okay, right.
So.
Yeah, and then. Yeah.
And then I told her the same thing. I said, now you can counter. If he's going to bring you into court, then counter it and say that you want.
Well, no, you don't. He just saved you.
The goal was like, you are his primary advocate for mental health, right?
Right.
Like, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what.
With the principal saying that, I think that's going to be a big bonus.
What you need to understand, what he just did, if this happens, he just saved you a whole lot of problems and opened the door for you to go into the judge, and you have all your ducks in a row.
I just got to find a printer and print things off.
Yeah, you have all that. You don't fuck around with this shit. When I was dealing with Mike and Gina, they had decided not to bring all the papers and stuff to the lawyer. You know how much money that costs? $250 an hour. You don't do that crap. You have all of your papers in order. You walk in to the judge and you say, here's all the psychiatric treatment. Here's the recommendations from the therapists. And then that judge is going to look at him and then you say, I want full custody. I want full custody because at this point, here's established have the timeline of where it all started, what psychiatrist said, what the therapist said. You have the timeline, you lay it all out, so it's chronological, and then you say, this is where we're at right now. This is where we're at right now. This is where he is being recommended to be treated. And then you say, it's quite evident that this man is incapable of taking care of his own child, and I request full custody of him.
Did I tell you what he said the other day? I told him I wanted to try to get an autism test, or to see if he was on the spectrum. Because there are some similarities.
He said what?
I asked.
Yeah, I know what you asked, but what did he say?
He said, being autistic is bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, you are what you label people, or what people...
This guy is just stupid. He's stupid beyond repair.
And, like, the principal and I agreed that if we got him tested, and that's what it was, it just saves us a whole bunch of time to figure out how to help Kai.
Because Kai's going to special ed next year no matter what. They're already putting him in it.
Right.
Yeah, because of his...
He has no comprehension of what... He's just stupid. This guy's just stupid. Tell him to go back to his Jehovah's Witnesses, go hide out there, leave the rest of the world that's going on alone, because it's got to be where he's be getting this stupid shit. So this is just stupid.
Since we're 100% positive he's lying, we can use this against him, right? That he's pretty much saying that was granted and you just pretty much lost your fucking kids. Like, that's fucking with her head. I mean...
Call the courts... Quit screwing around and waiting. Call the courts and see if there's any papers that are supposed to be delivered to you.
They're closed now.
Oh.
It's 5:40.
Oh. But just call the courts and say, hey, I need to know if there's any, the clerk of the court, and say, has anything been filed against me? And if they say yes, say, okay, you know, and then but what he's doing, you need to understand what he's doing here. He's opening the door up for you to kick his ass right out of these kids' lives. Oh. That's what he's doing. You need to understand that.
I understand that. And I think
he's doing you a favor.
A good chance of winning because...
You got the principal, the teacher, the therapist, like all these other people that witness this behavior on a daily basis.
Right.
Like,
and they know I'm the only one trying to take him to therapy.
Right.
And then we know this stuff's happening on his week because she's getting calls from school during.
I have
his
messages
week.
from the teacher.
Yeah, from the
when
teacher.
Kai acts out at school on his dad's week.
Yeah, so we can't sit there and say it only happens to her.
You guys, this is just.
The principal, he called me today at work after the principal called me and I missed her call. And he's like, Today's the second day in a row I've had to pick Kai up from school.
You take him to therapy.
So the school, okay, now let me get this straight. He doesn't want him to go to therapy, but he had to go and pick him up from school for what reasons? Just because school was over?
Being violent.
Oh, and he doesn't think Kai should have therapy.
No, and the principal said that she called him first today so that he could see it. Because usually she always calls me first, and I call him to go pick him up.
You guys, this is like comical. I mean, to think this guy is that stupid, and then he's going to come after you as a bad parent. You need to understand this is funny on that level, because what he's doing is he's opened the door up for you for him to lose his parental rights. The court's going to say, dude, you shouldn't. It's really, really hard for someone to lose their legal parental right. It really, really is. But it's quite evident here. I mean, I find humor in how stupid this guy is. This guy is stupid beyond repair. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that is just like so almost hard to believe that somebody could be that stupid.
Well, I remember when they were going through the divorce or whatnot, and they had to bring up papers, and he was claiming to have the kids 5 months out of the year when he was getting them 2 days a week. And that was
if he took them.
He wasn't even picking them up half the time. She missed so much work because of him. Like, I don't... And remember when we took it over and brought it and showed it to you, and you're just like, what?
And then we lost it after that.
Yeah,
you don't do that. You guys, you lose these paperwork and you're screwing yourself.
Well, that was pre-divorce. That's totally like...
I'm going to tell you what. You keep every document you have. Every document on these kids, I've got them. I've got the documents on Calicia. I got them. People come to me. When I go to court, I win. You know why? Because I keep the paper trail. You lose one of those documents, you lose.
Yeah.
You lose. You don't do that.
We got everything now.
Well, you saw KK's?
I have legal documents for her.
Yeah,
and don't call her KK. She don't like that. Her name is Calicia. By the way, did you know that?
Yeah, I did know that. She's my sister.
No, shut up and listen. I said this. She didn't pay attention. I said she don't like to be called KK. She wants to be called Calicia. That's what I said. Did you know that?
Yeah. So
That's the way she is now. She says, don't call me KK. My name's Calicia.
I think we should be able to use
It's like Lily.
Because
Lily anymore likes to be called Liliana.
That's not a threat that he sent her that. That's a straight up like, I'm going to fuck with your head. Because we knew it right away. It's like, we never went to a hearing. There was no hearing.
There would be a hearing before that. I even sent that back in a message to him. I'm like, the court would want to hear both sides before they consider it. Which
Absolutely.
is why I didn't go that route after what happened with Ryan.
Yeah.
Right.
And he hasn't said anything.
Why are you nice to this guy? Say straight up. I don't get why you're being nice to this guy. You need to tell him, listen, you're full of bullshit, and you keep this crap up, and all you're going to do is lose everything. Okay?
I'm not going to say that because that just winds him up more.
No.
At least now he's leaving me alone.
You know what? No, that's just straight trying to fuck with your head.
Yeah.
That's fucking with my head all the time.
Yeah, so well, why do you do that? Why don't you text him back and say, listen, I'm tired of your shit. You are no good for your son. Everything you're doing is destructive to him. Lay it on the line with him and say, what you are doing is wrong. He needs mental health. He needs mental health services. Everybody in his life knows it. You're the only idiot that doesn't know it. Don't be nice to this guy. Don't be nice to him. You know, this...
I've been told the same thing before. I'm like, why aren't you telling him this crap? It's like,
don't take this shit from this guy. Put him in his place.
I know the facts. I can say the facts without being completely rude. I'm trying to be civil. Because otherwise it's going to be really hard to go back to being civil later.
He is fucking with your head. And when people fuck with your head, you got the right to be rude.
Fuck with my head since we started dating.
You got that right to put him in his place in a heartbeat. I
could get his time of birth.
I'm telling you,
His shot would
this is
turn
just...
into narcissist.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure.
Well, he's a narcissist. Exactly. This is what narcissists do. It's what they do. They just throw shit out there, the craziest shit. When we went to court, it was kind of weird because Franny got this thing when Shay was suicidal, right? The therapist told me. I took her to the ER, and she ended up in Chaudhary. And Franny texted her and said, now tell me exactly what happened. And Shay told her. And this is what Franny was going to try to use against me. And it's like, okay, let's get this straight. You're going to try to use it. Your daughter was suicidal. We did the appropriate thing, and you think this is going to work out any other way? The fact of the matter is, I already have the paper trail that childhood trauma from her mother caused all of her anxiety and her depression and where she's at today. So I've already got that established. And now, which the judge already knew. The judge already knew this is all established fact that it's, and so now we have her mother saying, I'm going to use this against him, that he's treating your depression. and I mean, you see how insane, and that's what narcissists do. They continually try to the shit that goes on in their head to where they do no wrong, and then they fabricate this reality, what they believe to be reality in their heads, and that's what he's doing. He's fabricating an insane perception, but I wouldn't be nice to him and say, listen, at this point, I'm really at a point to where you are disrupting your child's psychiatric treatment to the point to where you are damaging him. And that will be intolerable and on any level. You can't take that. Say, as a mother, I cannot take anybody hurting my children, especially threatening to take away their psychiatric care. He had to pick Kai up 2 days in a row now.
Yeah. He's saying you put Kai on the waiting list to go to the group home. I'm like, outpatient manager told you that it's not the
project.
Project. This is making me mad because he's got a group email with me, the therapist, him.
So the therapist is getting all this?
Not right now.
Oh, bummer.
And the head of the outpatient clinic at Chaudhary.
Okay.
They sent it out when they sent that letter saying that Kai needs weekly therapy. And that I've been taking Kai on my weeks.
Okay, so everybody's got that. He's got it too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and now he's saying, oh my God.
Hold on. Let me find it. I've got it somewhere.
So he's trying to say his autism doesn't exist because it's bad?
He's saying that he doesn't want him labeled. Okay, so...
Oh, he don't want him labeled.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. He don't want him diagnosed, in other words.
Yeah.
And I put that in there. Okay.
So they're like, we're reaching out because Kai's intensity and severity of his aggression is really bad. You know, we can't continue doing outpatient services with Kai until he goes to a week inpatient to the inpatient unit. And she's like, Kristen was agreeable to putting him on the Chaudhary's inpatient wait list. They're not likely to have openings until next week, and I recommend that he should be taken to the ER if he is unable to maintain safety.
Well, that's easy enough.
Right? And then Cyril was like, I disagree with sending Kai to inpatient services for a second time. I want a second opinion.
Tell him, just text him back and tell him that what you're talking about is labels. We're talking about a diagnosis of an illness, and tell him you need to clarify. You're talking labels. We're talking him being diagnosed with what's wrong with him. And you, what's the word when you block someone? You, preventing the doctors. You need to understand. One of the things Mike and Gina didn't understand, and I have to impress upon them to comprehend this, When you're dealing with professionals, doctors and psychiatrists and stuff like that, that's who the judge is going to listen to. The judge isn't going to listen to him. Okay? So, what you put in there is say, I would text him back and I would say, listen, the therapists, the psychiatrists, because you have a psychiatrist, right?
Not anymore. Because Kai wasn't getting his meds on every week. He was getting them on my weeks, but not his dad's week. And since it messed with his blood pressure, we just weaned him off.
So in other words, you can't even give him his psychiatric medicine.
I can't give him psychiatric meds because his dad won't give them to him.
Okay, you need to bring all this. This all has to be dealt with. Say, listen, you have neglected your son through his medications that were prescribed by a medical professional. You use those words, medical professionals, doctors. Was it a psychiatrist or a pediatrician?
Psychiatrist.
Okay. You do realize a psychiatrist is an MD, a medical doctor, right?
I think I did know that.
Okay. This is very important to know because the courts know.
Mm-hmm.
A psychiatrist is a medical doctor. A therapist is someone who does actual therapy, and then a counselor is just, they went to school, got a degree, I don't know, in whatever, and call them a counselor. Counselors, therapists, psychiatrists. So that's how you always got to say, like in your emails to him, say, listen, you interfered with a psychiatrist and the prescriptions that they gave to Kai, to where we can't even give him a prescription because you're incapable of giving them. Mike and I have to coordinate with her prescriptions. Mm-hmm. Okay, I've got her prescriptions there. Shay's doing pretty good. Did you take your meds last night, Shay? Mm-hmm. So, and I got to remember to stay on that too. At 9 o'clock is when we give her meds. Okay, you have to have that with him. He's not working with you. He's working against Kai here. The best possible thing that could happen right now is if he really did that. If he really did that. Because that's where you get to take it to a court and you get to stand up and advocate for Kai and say, listen, Your Honor, this man is not giving him his medications. It's prescribed by a psychiatrist. We can't get him to work with us in this child. I cannot get him in to take the psychiatric care at Chaudhary Hospital that is recommended by his therapist. Because it's the therapist that's saying it. And
the manager of the whole outpatient.
The manager of the outpatient, now who's that?
Kaylee something.
Outpatient, what does she work for, the school district?
Outpatient services at Chaudhary.
Oh.
Will not allow Kai back into outpatient clinic services like speech therapy or occupational therapy or regular therapy until Kai goes to the inpatient services for 1 week.
Oh, okay.
Stabilized.
Okay, well, right, because you can't do anything at that point. He is really messing with Kai. At this point, the best possible thing is that he really did this. Because then you get to say, Your Honor, he's messing with everything. I cannot get treatment for him. And then you tell him why. He will not give him the prescribed medications. He's calling.
He came out of the group home.
He's calling it being labeled instead of being diagnosed. He sees it as a label and a bad, evil thing instead of seeing him, Kai, being diagnosed with whatever's wrong with him so we can treat it. He is stopping everything in every way. And you got to lay that out.
To work with the school.
He's not willing to work with the school.
He wants to have Kai go back to digital. But did you see Kai when we were doing digital?
You know why he wants him to go back to digital? Because he don't want to have to deal with anything.
Exactly. And he doesn't want the school to see how Kai acts.
Right.
But when Kai was doing digital, he would bite me. And he wouldn't sit still.
Is he going to do the digital?
The teacher didn't even get most of the homework when he was over at his
dad's.
Right.
So he never did the digital at all. He don't want to do shit.
Yeah.
And this way he can say, no, we're doing digital at home.
And I'm like, no, let's talk with the principal and teachers and see if there's another option here.
Yeah.
Because I cannot do the DLI learning.
The best possible thing that could happen to you is he did that. If he did that and you end up in front of a judge, believe it or not, he just sent you everything you need. But just find out tomorrow for sure. And then, and if he didn't, you know,
My
say, listen,
plan, that's the address on it. And I haven't taken my new address to the court yet. Unless he gave them my new address.
doesn't matter.
But there was nothing at my door when I got home, so...
You call them tomorrow and you just find out and you make sure.
I will.
But I don't
I'm
think...
not going to work tomorrow either, so...
I don't even think he did that. I really don't believe he did that.
I don't believe he did either.
Oh, he said he went and filed some paperwork to take her to court to take away custody of Kai. And it's like...
But a temporary full custody thing.
Yeah. That ain't going to happen. Yeah, that's not gonna, these two know. They've been through all this crap already.
A million.
Yep. And he's mad at me because I keep ignoring his calls, and I straight up told him, like, I want all of our conversations in text messages.
Yes.
Like, I don't...
You have to. You have to tell him. You exactly.
I did. I'm like... Because at first I'm like, text me, I'm shopping. He's like, call me back when you can.
Did you?
I'm like, I'm not ignoring you. I just want all of our conversations over text.
Yes. That's right. So you laid it out right there.
I'm like...
You got it. Good job.
I'm like, no, I'm done. I tried being civilized.
Yeah. Say it has to be in text. Yeah. It has to be in text. Yep.
I kind of half hope you did. I feel like I could win.
Well,
like
yeah. You have no idea how well that'll work out for you. I mean, it's like, I would just say, Your Honor, I have no idea why he did this, because here's the facts. And you can lay that out. And the deal is this. Okay, so, like, with the kids. Okay, her pediatrician, once I got the kids back this time, I went and got all the medical stuff figured out. Okay, she was having massive problems trying to get the school stuff figured out and getting her to school. And we got all the medical, had her all tested. We know it's not a medical thing. Okay, so that's how you do it. We know it's not medical, so now we're going to deal with the psychological thing. And now we're dealing with the psychological thing, and that's where we're making progress. But, you know, I have a paper trail. I have the pediatrician, I have the psychiatrist, I have the therapists, and that's what you use. When you go into court, you need to be clear about that. No, here, on this date, I took them into the pediatrician, or even, you know, maybe if you have the dates, that's great. They love that shit. They eat that shit up like crazy, you know. On this...
saying that the school holds Kai down.
Huh? What?
He's saying that the school is holding Kai down when they walk in. Like,
what do you mean they're holding him down physically?
Yeah.
Might be a problem, huh?
I'm like, I've never seen them holding Kai down when I go in to pick up Kai. He's always in the calm down room.
So he's such a liar.
Yeah.
What did the school say?
I'm going to call him tomorrow. Too.
Yeah, call the school and find out, and then tell the school. The school needs to know what he said to you. Say, well, this is what the father told me.
Right.
And then what'll happen, it's going to raise their awareness, and they're going to start documenting everything then, because they have to cover their ass. And every time they have to deal with the father, then they're just going to cover their ass. Like, that's what I do with the kids' mother. I just make sure everything's documented. When everything and anything said, it's just like, here it is, boom, here's the point. I have people say, did you see this happen? No, this did not happen, because you just have to have it that way. And like as it is now, as far as anything that the kid's mom says, everybody knows she's just talking. Never happened. They just know it. So it just makes it easier at this point, but it has to be established. And the school, so make sure you cover it with the school tomorrow and say, hey, now he told me you were holding Kai down when he picked him up. Make sure you find that out.
The school is high, there's really high, there's high percentage that they probably have cameras, if possible.
Do they have cameras at your school? I mean, they do at Hawthorne. It's beautiful.
They have a
I don't know. I'll have to ask him.
Usually they do, just in case of
Right.
school shooting.
Yeah, I think they pretty much got all schools with cameras anymore. So, but you won't even need the cameras. You won't even have to go that far. But if you have it, and the school will save it. Let the school know. That's a good idea, Shay. Because let the school know. Because, and I would even tell the school. I would say, listen, this guy lies all the time. Mm-hmm. He will get you in trouble. If you have anything on camera, I would save that. Because he will try to he will say anything.
Yeah. So I'm kind of messaging back.
Oh, what did you say to him?
Like, he's like, I was never given a time frame until I told them no. And like, the first email Bethany says inpatient services, not group home.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
Yeah. Like, in the school never held Kai down. And I'm like, since you couldn't give Kai his medication prescribed by his therapist, you couldn't get him to therapy, and you won't let me get a diagnosis.
Tell him it isn't up to him anyway. He doesn't have the power to stop you from getting a diagnosis.
Oh. Since you
don't even
want. I'm gonna say don't want me to.
Yeah. The idea that you don't get your child a diagnosis because he's calling it a label. No, it's a diagnosis so we can treat. The way it works on planet Earth with real people, you need to tell them, we diagnose it, then once we know what the problem is, then we can treat it. That's how this works. This is not about labeling someone. It's not about running around with some false, imaginary, made-up thing. This is an actual, so we can treat Kai and get him what he needs.
Well, and she doesn't need his permission to get him tested.
No.
Treated. That's what she needs the permission for. And then...
She don't need his permission to get him treated.
What?
Only for inpatient.
Only for inpatient?
Yeah, inpatient or group home.
That must be Gina.
Now, wait a minute. You're telling me you need to get his permission to get...
into a group home, or into inpatient.
Really? Now, why is that?
Either he and I have to agree, or he and I have to agree on the physician that's referring it. And right now, even though Bethany was the therapist when we did the parenting plan.
So his only argument here is the person who diagnosed it.
Yes. Which is why I'm saying I will let Bethany refer us to somebody new.
There you go. Okay.
They will get all of her notes.
Yes.
They will probably have 1 or 2 sessions with Kai. And then he will still be referred to inpatient.
They were getting divorced. They had to do...
Okay, so basically, since that is how you guys wrote it up, you have to do that.
Yeah, basically.
Like, it had a case number and all that and stuff.
Except I realized the case number was the wrong case number for child support.
Yeah. Yeah, it was an old thing.
Yeah, so you're going to have to do that then. You will have to get another referral. And all he's doing is screwing with you.
Yeah.
Right?
That's all this guy's doing is screwing with you. I mean, that's it. This guy is just screwing with you, and who's paying the price?
Okay.
Right. Well, and then if we do go to court, we're going to bring that fucking text. And we're going to be like, listen, this is harassment. You know, this is not like he's just straight trying to mess with her head. It's psychological.
Well, wait a minute. Not unless he went and did file it.
Well,
if he did file it.
Yeah, he said he was granted it.
If he was never granted it, then he's just messing with her head, and the judge is going to look right through that shit.
Well, yeah, and it won't even get... I mean, that's just crazy shit.
It is.
That's just 100% crazy shit.
This motherfucker, ooh. Yeah. He likes to... This ain't the first stage.
You know...
Oh, yeah. I remember a couple of times over here, and this guy's got you all fired up.
This guy is just nuts. I don't understand how he gets all these high-paying jobs.
He kisses ass. And he got this little voice where he talks real light like this. And he kisses all this ass. He talks to everybody like he's talking to a 5-year-old child. Like in a really light voice, talking like a little kid. And then he kisses so much ass. That's how he's getting these fucking jobs.
Where's he working now?
He's still at the state.
Wow, I have no idea how this guy gets some jobs.
Kissing ass.
Yeah, he's an IT guy for the state that is supposed to prevent hacking.
And he didn't even finish college.
Does
I
he?
think he actually just finished his.
Oh, just now?
Well, what is his major?
IT.
Computer sciences?
Yeah.
Oh, IT? Oh.
One on a fucking resume.
Yeah.
I mean, and then you just go in there and lie your ass off. I've seen so many people get jobs just by lying their ass off.
Yeah.
And then they show up and they don't know a damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's like, oh yeah, you were an expert, you're all this, but
Well, then he
comes down
said-
to it, you're nothing.
Then he said me and her were neglecting Kai. And she doesn't even work on the weeks that she has the kids.
Yeah,
So it
I
was
work every
like-
other week.
Yeah, it was like, dude, you're talking out your ass. It's like, and then I've never heard, I would never accuse Carissa's husband of neglecting my child. You know? I would never do that. And I don't work. I'm always at home, so I was always there with them. You know, not anymore, but I was. So fuck him.
It's just the craziest thing.
Yeah. Just, ooh, thanks for ruining a fucking day. Yeah,
Fire you up. Getting the boys all fired up.
that's right.
Well, my guess is this: he never even filed any court papers.
Don't be
Yeah, that's-
riling the boys now.
That's
He just likes messing with my head.
Yep.
Yeah, that's 100% it. He didn't file for shit.
Well,
Like,
at least, hey,
I
listen,
hope he did.
I'm a stalker.
Yeah.
You guys don't even qualify as. Jeanette and Joni still.
You coming then?
Oh.
put him back in bed.
Oh, let
Okay.
me clean out that poop. Well, see you, cousin. See you later.
See you guys.
See ya.
Yeah, we can go shopping tomorrow for the air cannon and stuff.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine.